close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on and on.
What's up, guys? Joe and the crew from the AZ Westside Wheelers here. Today we're going to be showing you a cooler. Say it with me. Bodegas. Check it out. Stick around. So let me tell you a little bit about this cooler. This is a fridge or freezer. It'll get down to -4 all the way up to 68 degrees. 12 volt, 24 volt. You can plug it into your house as well. And it comes with a special feature. So they make their own battery system, or you can hook this up to your drill batteries. They make different adapters. Who doesn't have a bunch of drill batteries? Everybody has a bunch of drill batteries at home, whether they're DeWalt, Milwaukee, Makita. This company has adapters that you can hook these up, and that's what keeps your fridge running. It's a really cool feature, and we wanted to test that feature out today. So we're gonna hook up to some DeWalt batteries and see how it does. So you have your standard 12 volt, 24 volt, your 110 plug, and your adapter for a DeWalt battery. Get some of this. There's actually 2 of them. And from what I saw on their website, you can get them for Makitas or Milwaukee's, whatever you have. Now if you look right down in there, see those spots? See, just like that. Now, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna unplug from Monstro, and what do we say here? 19.6 volts. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's flashing a little, that does that, but that's just the camera tricks. But it's 19.6 volts. So it says we're running on this DeWalt battery. We're gonna see how long it lasts. looked up that DeWalt battery. It was saying 19.6 at about roughly 7:30 this morning. This is a pretty short trail. We're gonna move through it. We're gonna see how long that battery lasts. From what I've seen online, that battery should outlast the trail. We'll see how it does.
What trail are we doing today?
We are doing Twister, one of my favorite trails. It's short, there's lots of obstacles, lots of twisty, optionals. Well, I mean, it's called Twister. It got its name. It's also called Terry's Revenge. It is just one of my favorite little trails, really close to town. We can go hit before it hits 103 today. But we've been working hours and hours and hours and hours trying to get our house into shape. And that's been kind of taking a lot of our time, and we wanted to take time and come out and do a review on another fridge. Since you guys seem to really like the fridges that we did a review on, these are a little bit different. I mean, they're app controlled, so we'll show you in a different little segment where we tested out the app control back at the house. That was, I mean, it seemed to go pretty well. We'll see what it does today. We're not using the app control today. Sliders help for sure. So let's take a look inside. All kinds of drinks in here, some trail sodas for the passengers. This right here is a 35 quart, tons of room for whatever you need.
And chocolate.
See, it gets worse.
That's better.
Yeah, you're on that rock. There you go.
I think the hole's too
You're gonna
deep.
have to go driver. I think I'll climb right there. Driver, then your passenger.
I don't like that.
You're just not climbing this rock right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, you're gonna miss it with your lift too. So you're good. There you go.
Yep.
Good.
No, you're stuck now.
Now his belly is just
Right there now, go. Oh, you're off the wall, but
driver.
yep, driver, yep.
There you go. Good. Driver. Good.
That spot. Yeah. Lockers. Now you're on your drive shaft.
Oh, good deal.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good little test. We've been out here for almost an hour, and I can tell you right now.
How hot is it?
Right now it is.
94? 100?
It says 84, but I'm not believing the Jeep most of the time. I'm gonna say it's got to be in the 90s probably.
Yeah, it's 8:16 in the morning.
Very humid today, and that fridge is doing awesome. We have it set at 30 degrees, and it's only killed 1 volt out of that DeWalt battery for the last hour. So I'm gonna say one of those batteries would probably last 5 hours, no problem. So if you had 2 DeWalt batteries, then I would say you could easily go a 10-hour day. And if you're like most of us, we have 4, 5, sometimes 6 batteries. You could go an entire weekend without really needing any power for this thing, which is really cool, a cool feature. I kind of like the ability to be able to go off grid and not have to worry about it. Or like right now, we're not running on Monstro's electrical system. So if I was having a battery issue today, that would be a non-issue at all, because we're running on its own power just from batteries I have laying in my garage anyway. So if you guys want to see more from this company, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let us know what you want to see, what you want me to review. I know this company actually has some batteries that go inside of this themselves that are supposed to last about 11 hours, which would be a really nice feature to check out. They also have multiple types of fridges. They have lots and lots of fridges. Some of them are dual zone, some of them are just a single zone. Not all of them have the battery feature. You can have a spot for 2 different batteries right here. One of his batteries is not working properly.
I'm not going to say that though.
But a minute ago, it was saying both voltages. So it will actually display the voltages.
So make sure you get a good battery first. That's probably step 1, because your equipment is only as good as your maintenance.
So as you can see right here, we're reading 15.3 volts. And when you're looking at this, there's 2 different battery sections. There's going to be your upper, and I'll change it over and I'll show you. We're having a bit of an issue right here. This is saying F1 when I put it on the other side. Let's change it over. And this just easy slides in. Battery on. See it? 15.3, and it's on the lower battery. So it'll actually tell you when you have 2 different ones in there. It's kept it ice cold in here. I mean, it is 30 degrees. Well, the chocolate bar 100 degrees in Arizona, and it's rock hard. Killian, are the mountains blue?
Cowboy Kool-Aid, check.
The mountains are blue. We're good. Well, kind of a perfect scenario for something like this. Some of us have like built-in fridges that are stationary and don't go anywhere. Something like this would be great if you're going to, say, the beach, or you're going on a camping trip and you have a whole bag full of batteries you want to take with you. Because most of us have 5 or 6 drill batteries laying around, and that can actually get you some pretty good time on one of these. And it keeps everything nice and cold. Like I say, you can go all the way down to -4 degrees, and it'll actually take it up to 68 degrees if you wanted to keep something warm when it was cold outside.
Ice cream on the beach. It's
That's
all a
it.
matter of how often you want to be juggling batteries.
That's it. And we think we have a couple of bad batteries, so we're gonna juggle and see if we can't get some more batteries in here and try to test that out a little better. But it seemed to work pretty well. For the 1 hour that the battery was fully charged and working the way it should, it was working properly. There was no issues with the fridge. It did well in Monstro. I almost tipped the thing out of the seat on one of the obstacles. So it does pretty good being tilted all kinds of different directions and things like that. They have probably 50 different fridges, so they almost have a fridge for every kind of scenario. I'd like to try and go through and see some more of their fridges and find different applications, because we have a lot of applications for a lot of different fridges, which is why we own several ourselves, because we have, everybody has different uses for different things. Instead of having an ice chest, it's nice to have a fridge, and one that'll power itself is great. The company has batteries that'll do 11 hours, and in that 11 hours, that's a long time. So if you had a couple of batteries, you could almost go a 24-hour day and not need any juice. That's a great feature. None of us were invited. We're filming!
It's like,
Let me go get mine. Hold on.
Mine's right there too.
I didn't bring mine. I'm naked.
You ain't naked.
I am naked. I ain't got my strap.
You wouldn't be in that Jeep if you were naked. Bodega. Bodega. We went out and purchased one of these online. You can pick them up. We got it from a different company, but it will adapt. See, I have brand new Makita batteries, so we know this is good. You just slide it right down in place. Turn it on. Now, it's showing 19.8 volts, 19.5. So this is a fully charged battery, but it's a very small amp hour battery. We're gonna see how long it'll keep this thing cool. So it's also good for, we're doing a remodel on our house, and with the remodel, we don't always have power everywhere, or if we wanna put this thing in the garage where it doesn't get all dusty, this thing can run on its own batteries, and on every job site you have a whole stack of batteries. That's kind of a useful thing. It's been about 20 minutes and this thing has dropped from in the 80s to 34. Oh, ice cold. You can actually see the frost on the side. Very quick. It has taken some of the battery life, but that's to be expected. We will just kind of see how it goes.
it's got a light.
Yes, LED
Light.
light.
Bottle opener.
Yep, bottle opener. Big capacity. I mean, it goes way down in there.
Through the wasteland.